Hello and welcome to Plug In for Player 4, where you, the viewer, are ours. You're ours. Nobody else is
Oh,
ours. You're,
I thought it was me.
nope, not you, but the
No,
viewer is ours. I guess listener, not we don't really do.
then am I the minutes?
What?
If the viewers are the hours, am I the minutes?
We can never have a normal intro. Never have a normal intro. No, it's always got to be some fuck, man.
This guy, he's a fucking natural at comedy. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, all right, shut the fuck up.
Oh, he got fucking told.
I got told. I got
Anyway.
fucking told.
Anyway, what have we been up to? What have we been playing recently?
Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, the new Requiem. Yeah.
Yes.
Here you go, Claire. Here's a gun with one bullet.
That's totally wrong, but okay.
Oh, I thought it just had one bullet.
No, she fucking dropped it on the ground.
Well, it had one bullet. You can get more bullets for it.
Well, it ain't got one bullet in there. It shoots off one.
Yeah.
I've just been seeing the memes on Twitter.
Dude, the memes have been fucking great.
The
But,
memes are awesome.
Yeah, I've honestly just been floating around. I actually started reading a book. It's called the series is The Clockwork Chimera. It's a sci-fi book about basically a girl that is in a space station, at least in a space ship in the first book, and the entire crew is in cryosleep, getting drip fed information about their whatever that is until like a crisis happens. It happens pretty early on in the book, so whatever. And they all have to wake up and go to sleep and intervals and get drip fed more information about their. But yeah, no, it was a good book. I read it about 2 or 3 years ago. Can't remember, but I'm just starting the second one. I got 3 chapters in.
Ooh,
Pretty good.
that's freaking awesome, man.
Very good.
Yeah. What about you, Mark?
I've been getting back into Stellaris again. I've been really playing around with some new builds. I've been trying to get myself worked back into Satisfactory because I've been feeling the itch. But I know I need to work myself up for it. But I've just been kind of floating around. I want to get back into Void Crew, and then next week, hopefully, we'll be doing the first of our new raid group for Destiny. I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes. Getting back into the good old raids.
Oh my god!
Help! I'm hiccuping.
Well, yeah. Have you tried stopping?
Have you tried stopping?
Clearly not hard enough.
Not hard enough. Cease.
I'm all that I'm cured.
You're welcome. I am a natural. If my sister can get her PhD or doctorates in medicine, then I could do it with the wave of my little toe.
Of his big toe.
My big toe. It goes wiggle, wiggle, boom, you're healed.
I also got to mention that I've actually played a good amount of Core Keeper. I've been enjoying the exploration aspect. Me and Jack still need to get into it. Into our 2-player run.
Yeah.
And we've been playing Terraria.
Oh yeah, Terraria. That's been going great. We are nearly finished with the game. Last time we played, we beat Gollum by the skin of our fucking teeth. Mark was a god and survived.
Yeah,
I clutched up. I could not believe it. Normally does not happen.
God,
especially being a squishy ranger.
No, that was glorious, man.
Yeah, the bulk of the damage came from me as a summoner. I could just tell because as soon as I died, the damage just ceased.
Oh yeah. I was trying, but
You guys were doing great. No, I'm not saying you guys are doing bad because I'm doing all the damage. I'm just saying because my summons do so much.
oh yeah.
It just happens to work that way.
Mm-hmm. What a good old time.
Then again,
I can definitely see. I am excited to try to get back into more marathon.
Oh, have you been playing that?
So I've been holding off on actually buying it because I've got bills coming up.
Mhm.
But hopefully this weekend, everything should be all well said and done, and I can actually join Jack and Brandon into playing more of it.
Yeah,
We were
you know.
having a really good time in the beta, or
Mhm.
not in the beta, but the server slam.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But shall we get into the topic?
I think we probably should.
Yes.
Probably should. Not should.
Yes.
Maybe not
Okay.
should, but
Okay.
definitely should.
Oh, okay, we'll get into the topic. So, favorite roguelikes. This is specifically roguelikes. Okay. There's going to be titled roguelikes, but it could be roguelite light or like. I'm just lumping them into light because pretty much everything nowadays is light.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, if you guys want to go first, because I know you guys have less experience, open the floor to you
so
guys.
sorry about that.
How dare you?
Now I gotta add fucking echo and shit.
Oh, that's our
You know how
editor's
this goes.
job.
Yeah, who daddy?
It's me, Mark.
Sure, buddy, sure. Yeah.
He's interrupting you. Mark, just simply stop sneezing. Have you tried stopping?
Have you just tried stopping?
I could turn off my mic if you guys want.
No, well, you told me to stop hiccuping, so I'm telling you to stop sneezing.
Okay. Yeah.
See,
That's it. I don't care. I don't.
the moment he shuts his mic off, he's gonna forget, and it's gonna be like total silence.
And we're gonna have to record this episode for a third time.
Yeah.
And that's when
Yeah,
I get sad.
The reason why we're not in the studio for this episode is we recorded it and then we didn't feel real great about it, and then we just scrapped it.
I mean, I wouldn't say scrapped it. It's just it needs changing.
Yeah,
like,
it needs
we're gonna
reform.
record it again.
It definitely is a good because you guys were having fun with it.
Oh, I was having a great time.
Oh yeah.
35 first turn, my ass.
Still fucking mad at you.
Do you want to give them a kind of a rundown of what the episode was for that reference, or just when it comes out they'll know? They'll understand that reference later.
Yeah, we need to work on what we're doing with it before we actually record it again.
Yeah, you guys will understand that when you're older.
Sure, buddy. Sure, we'll go with that. That makes perfect sense.
What are you saying? They'll never get older, Brandon?
Yeah, man. Everybody
we're
gets
all
older
gonna
all the time. Look, you're 30. You ain't no young chicken no more. Spring chicken.
But yes, roguelikes. Yeah, I'm not really too versed in them,
Yeah,
but
I will say you're more versed than Mark.
well, yes, I'm more versed than Mark.
Hey, I'm more versed than Mark like a couple months ago, so that's a plus.
No, for sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
And me being the Resident Evil guy, Resident Roguelike guy.
Oh, God.
And episode ends.
Bleep it.
Shit, I had one in mind and I don't
Was it something we played?
fucking remember. Yeah.
RoboQuest, Abyssus,
Abyssus.
Brotato, Abyssus. Okay.
This is good. Yeah.
Abyssus is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's like the art style of it. It's a first person like roguelike shooter. It's the art style is kind of like
BioShock.
BioShock.
Very nautical themed.
Yes.
Oh yes, very, very.
Yes. Like heavy nautical themed. And for some reason Aztec themed too.
Well, it's also It's also like skeleton themed, like crypt themed too.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh God! When we got to the first boss, boy, was that ugh. You're essentially going into like this like diving bell,
No, it is a
And-
diving bell.
and you go down and go through all the rooms and shit. Eventually get to a boss. Once you get to the boss, you move on. Was there like 4 areas?
Yes, there's 4 areas, but how it works is there's 4 stages. So the first stage you run through, you get used to enemies. Second stage you run through, you get used to enemies, and then at the end there is a mini boss. Mini boss is always on the second stage, except for the 4th area. But third stage same as the first, and then the last one is just the boss.
Yes. It is a very fun roguelike. And if you like, first person shooters and whatever, honestly, great time with
And if you
friends.
get motion sick from first person shooter, I don't think there's a way to change it to third person. So be wary of that.
Yeah, I don't think there's. Might want to look into that.
I like the singing emote though. That's really fun.
The singing and the fucking
Iron and
dancing.
steam and brine.
God, fucking great.
But
That's
it's a little
great.
more about this game.
Yeah.
It's a little more.
Little more detail. Come on. Come on. More detail.
Or do you want me to help out?
You've definitely played it more than I have. I have a general understanding of the game.
Okay, so pretty much it's one of those arena shooter kind of deals where you go room to room fighting enemies, and you cannot leave the room until it's linear. You cannot leave the room until you kill all the enemies. And some of these rooms might have upgrades, like you can get all your health back and all your needles, which is what you can use to heal yourself up in a jiffy. Or you can upgrade your weapon or something. At the end of each stage, you will get an upgrade in which you can choose a boon. This can be gold, aspect of gold, aspect of defense, blood, fire, ice. I think there's 12 different kinds, but yeah, there's different aspects, and you can choose an aspect for your primary, for when you deal damage with your primary weapon. For your secondary, which is your secondary fire of your primary weapon, or just your weapon in general, and then your ability, because you also get to choose an ability. As you play through the game, you start off with an assault rifle and I think simple grenades. But as you play, you can unlock literally everything just by getting achievements. Well, they're tied to achievements, but as you play the game, you can get every single thing. And that's how the developers actually designed this game, is they want you to be able to get everything just by buying the game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. You can get a ton of different weapons, and if you do challenges with those weapons, you can unlock secondary mods or different primary fire types. And so, yeah, you just go through these 4 stages per area, fighting the bosses, the enemies, the mini bosses, whatever, and do it a couple times, you get to the end of the game. There's definitely a learning curve to it, as many roguelikes, but it's a pretty solid one overall. It's pretty damn fluid too.
Oh yeah. Besides getting stuck.
Oh
Besides
god.
what?
Geometry.
You're getting stuck on Geo.
God, yeah. You dash into a wall and you get stuck for some reason.
Yep.
That's happened less, but it still does occasionally happen. That pissed me off when I was trying to do Brine 30. Oh my god.
Yeah,
That
that's the
was
last
your,
thing you want.
Yeah.
I would dash into a wall, like, get out, because one hit will shatter your health in this game.
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
get off the fucking wall, move!
That image of the character with angry face with the choking hands, just
Oh, yeah. I can understand that. You know, very solid roguelike. It's besides like RoboQuest, because I really like RoboQuest.
Oh my god.
It's Abyss is probably one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's those fluid arena shooter kind of games
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
that really
from a guy like
suck you
me.
in.
Who plays Doom, arena shooter, but different.
Doom.
What about you, Mark? You got one?
Yes. Risk of Rain. 2.
Two.
Ooh.
Had to specify the 2.
Well, yeah, because you get Risk of Rain, Risk of Rain
Yeah.
2,
And then
Risk of
you
Rain
had to,
Returns.
you had to remember there's always a risk. But anyways.
What the hell's wrong with you?
There's always a chance of precipitation.
Chance of participation. His ukulele was electric. His guitar was electric. I'm still learning.
How dare you not be able to meme very well?
Hey, I'm trying. I'm new to all these roguelike games.
All right,
Calls
man.
me old.
I'm not old. I'm just unknowledged.
Wait, what about it?
Cultured SWAT.
What about it do you like?
I love just the low poly atmosphere of the game, like the art style, along with the thematic music.
Well, I wouldn't say it's low poly. It's definitely not high fidelity, but there's definitely not.
Okay, yeah, not high fidelity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but just the whole atmosphere of the game is kind of unique, and it really plays well with it. And I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed taking advice from you and Jack on what I should try to do, especially when it came to like the loader. With just go really fast and you'll have a good time. Trust. And boy, did I have a good time swinging, gaining momentum, and just fisting everything.
Yeah.
Just-
So, what does the loader do exactly? For those who are
Loader-
uninformed?
Yeah, so loader is a class that is melee focused only. So
Well, there's
essentially,
specific characters.
yeah. So loader, she throws down a she has access to a grappling hook, which is the basis of her movement tech. And what's unique about her is the faster that the character is moving, the more melee damage that she can perform, especially when tied to different perks that you can pick up throughout the game. So what you'll do is you'll grapple onto something or anything at all, and you'll just start swinging, and you keep just chaining this ability to just keep your momentum sustained and also to increase it. And then you just launch yourself into an enemy, you do your heavy and light attacks, and you're just hitting an enemy for massive damage.
Well, the thing about the loader too is that it's one of the most broken characters. She doesn't take fall damage, so you can just fling yourself off the edge of the map and be fine. And her basic attack also gives you basically overshield,
Mm-hmm.
which is also just broken by itself.
I remember countless times where I should have died, but I didn't.
Yes. She's one of the two probably easiest characters in the game to play as.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Now,
I-
the
I am-
next time,
Oh,
the next
go on,
time
go
we
on.
get into it real quick is I want to try to do the engineer.
That's what I was
class.
going to bring up. He's my
Yeah.
favorite. He's also the other easy character to play as.
I have to learn about this fungus, the wungus.
Yeah, the bustling fungus.
Yeah, the fungus.
Oh, all right. Well, is there anything else you got to say about it? Like how
Nope,
the game
that's all I
plays?
got.
Okay.
Yeah.
One I want to talk about, and this is not a very well known one, but it's also a really hard one, is I spelled that wrong.
Oh,
It's
that's a weird
called
game
Nowhere
title.
Profit. It's a game I played this on. I played this on Xbox back when it was on Game Pass. I actually had a pretty good amount of fun with it. Basically, it's a roguelike where you have to balance rations. Their I don't remember the word, but basically their belief in you or belief in
Okay.
something, and then maybe a third option, maybe a third resource. I can't remember.
Hmm.
As well as you have to balance the units themselves. So when you first play this game, you have maybe one type of unit or one
Yeah.
quote unquote deck to use. And I don't remember all the specifics about this game, but your characters will always have damage and health. Health is permanent for the battle, at least.
Yeah.
And I believe you get a certain amount of resources, like I'm seeing right now, and a unit has 3, a unit has 5, and you have 0 out of 7 energy to use. So there is a resource system within the own battles. But
Yeah.
before I get into the battles, you can traverse across this land, and you can pretty much travel to different points. You can travel backwards too, so it's not like closing off a path, whatever. It's more so about your resources or food. If you're running low on food, you might not be able to go and explore somewhere where you want to.
Hmm.
So you might have to go forward and move forward towards the actual objective, whatever. And sometimes on these nodes that there's fights. And so sometimes there's rocks that will block your line of sight or block the enemy's line of sight. Some of them can shoot over, I believe, or you even have maybe a tower you can put down that's a defensive tower, or it buffs your other guys. There's a lot to this game, but it's also again really hard. So you have your units, and if they die in battle, they die in battle, but it's not game over for them. They will be
Okay.
wounded. You can still put them into play. I can't remember if they have wounded health or maybe wounded damage, but they're definitely weaker. And this time, if the wounded unit dies, you lost them. They're out of the game.
Oh.
And
Okay.
so you pretty much move through these nodes, and at some point, you get to kind of a safe haven where you can spend a few actions to heal your guys or get resources or whatever you need, and then you move on to the same loop pattern. That is until you get to the center where there's a rogue AI, I believe. Or again, it's been probably 4+ years since I played this. I am debating getting it on Steam,
Hmm.
Okay.
but you even have actions you can do. For example, I'm seeing a decoy. It's a 1 damage, 4 health taunt. So I'm sure that taunt means you have to target it first.
Yeah.
There's a 6 cost neural shiv, which says destroy target follower or something, can't read it. And then 2 cost recall. If target follower is reduced to 0 health, return them to its, again, can't read it because it's cut off the screen. But yeah, there's even actions you can take as well, not just units. And sometimes the battlefield is pre-prepared with like a rock or something already in place, so that might screw up how you might set up your board normally,
Yeah.
your deck. And I think sometimes you can even praise a follower or whatever, so they get buffed stats when you're in a safe haven.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's been a long time since I played it. It is, again, hard, and I don't remember much about it. But what I do remember is I found it pretty fun.
Mm.
And there's even different starting quote unquote decks you can do. There was one that I was trying to unlock that's all about turrets or drones. That because I found drones really fun in that game. There's beasts, there's humans or nomads, there's a whole bunch of shit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just from memory, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can say, really.
Is it multiplayer or is it just
No,
a single
no.
player?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we'll have to check it out again on our own time.
Yeah, I mean, it's on Steam if you guys want to check it out, or on Xbox. I think maybe PlayStation. I don't know. I've never really played on PlayStation, but I assume it's there.
Most likely.
Most likely, yeah.
But yeah, what about you guys? Any other games?
Mr. Brandon, you got something?
Oh, so one of the other ones, I haven't played it a lot, but
Is it Axolotl?
honestly, I forgot about Axolotl for a second. Fuck yeah, Axolotl, man. You know what? we're gonna talk about Axolotl. At least from what I can fucking remember. So yeah, Axolotl again. It's a roguelike where you play as who would have guessed an Axolotl that the only reason he's fighting in the first place is his food gets taken away or some shit.
Yeah.
So he's like super angry.
I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, I would be mad. So you, correct me if I'm wrong, Ethan. You get like, as you play the game, you unlock more axolotl characters that have like different stats and whatnot.
Yeah, that you unlock different axolotls with different health stats. Some have armor, which is temporary health, and then some have just regular health. And they each also have a specific set of rules that they work with. Like for example, Chad, he can only have one weapon, but that weapon gets, I think, increased ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Or the axolotl that I first enjoyed playing as, the Void one, where he gets 33% less damage, but he has infinite ammo.
Yes.
So stuff like that.
This game also is multiplayer. So it's 2-player. I still laugh that I know how much of a pain in the ass it was for you, Ethan, when you were trying to get the Mimic chest.
Yeah.
And I got it in the fucking first room when I was in. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Jesus Christ. I know, I finally got it. I'm like, oh my God, there it is. Because it was in an event room. I thought it was going to be in a chest room and it was a specific chance to be a Mimic. No, it was an event.
God.
2 different types of rooms.
Wow.
God, that was fucking funny. I'm like, yeah, I got it my first try.
Yeah, it was like a 1.2% achievement.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, I'm like, oh wow.
Back when I was an achievement hunter, I've slowed down since.
God, that was funny as shit. And then the couple times we played,
oh my God,
fucking Jesus fucking Christ, the game can get difficult.
Yeah,
it really can. And I just remember fucking just dying over and over again because there's like so much that fucking goes on in that game, so much going on screen. Sometimes I can't fucking see where enemy fire is at, and it fucking hits me, and then just fuck shit.
I mean, in the grand scheme of roguelites, it is definitely an easier one. It is difficult when you first start, but compared to like Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon. It's just the guns and upgrades you get are impactful.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, it is hard to start off with trying to learn all the attack patterns and everything and the room layouts.
Some of those enemies later, man. Whoo. Some of them can get a little funky. And you also have to watch, depending on what ability you have, because you can damage your partner. So I think it was the bombs.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you guys have run into that issue quite a lot.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
I was gonna wait for the issue of crashing the game.
Well, that
God.
you right. Oh, I forgot about that. This guy.
He just has a knack of crashing video games. What can he say?
Care to explain there, buddy boy?
I mean, we have explained this on a previous episode, so I'm not going to get too far into it. But there was a run where I was playing as the imp, and the imp, he takes a long cooldown of spawning an item, a random item, but you just get an item.
Okay.
It's dependent on how much damage you deal. Well, I got explosive rounds very early on. Meaning, I dealt a lot of damage, enough to pretty much get an item a room.
Okay.
Or every couple rooms at the start. Towards the end of the run, I got 3 or 4 items a room. But as I got more items, the more goodie bags I got, which was just bombs or health or whatever.
Oh
Money.
no.
So I was getting less items. But I was doing so much damage and just spawning so many explosives and shooting so many projectiles that I was on, and this was Brandon's thing. It was just a constant explosion. Noises were just happening, cutting out, cutting in.
Oh God,
And
yeah.
they were ghost enemies, in which he was taking ghost damage.
Oh no.
And we got to the final boss. I should have murdered this guy in 2 seconds flat. But there was a point where there was a host disconnection that happened. I'm the host. What do you mean?
Yeah, he literally broke it.
Holy shit.
God, that was
Whoa.
funny as shit, dude.
That was, yeah, it was pretty funny.
Oh God.
What was the original one you were going to talk about, by the way?
Yeah, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about that.
So I know I think I've talked about it before. But the one I kind of really like, I want to say I played a lot of, like, I could definitely play more of it. Vampire Survivors. That was one that I really got into.
Okay.
It's one of those roguelikes. It's like kind of pixelated art, kind of reminiscent of Castlevania.
I'd be surprised if people out there didn't know what it was.
Oh yeah, I'm sure people do. And it's one of those games that your character automatically attacks, so you're really just trying to dodge shit, while you're collecting like these like emerald thing that enemies drop in order to actually upgrade yourself.
Yeah.
And there are, besides the main game, there are DLCs for the game. And it's funny, one of those happens to be fucking Among Us.
That's right.
And the Among Us character is actually kind of OP. Because I was playing the map that came with that DLC, and I got to the point that my one attack, I believe, is like the tongue attack or something like that, and I would have multiple of these tongues like shooting out at once, and it's just I got so, my character was so overpowered that I couldn't die.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's
and
fun.
I'm like, oh man, this is pretty cool, you know. I'm like, but what the fuck, like I'm going so long without, dying. Like, what the hell happens? Uh, well, I think it's when you hit 30 minutes, I believe, the Grim Reaper comes out and kills you.
Holy
Oh.
shit! Is that the Grim Reaper?
And you've I think at that point you like won.
Yeah, that's what you win.
Cause I'm like I said, just sitting here, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna keep going forever and ever. Oh, is that the Grim Reaper? Like, fuck.
Oh, well then.
I will say though, one of my favorite items, once you get it like pretty upgraded, is the I think it's the garlic that puts like a little force field around you.
Oh yeah.
If you can upgrade that fucker, damn, ain't nothing touching you.
Really?
Oh yeah, it just destroys.
Yeah,
But-
because garlic is an AoE that deals tickle damage, but when you upgrade it, it can deal more than a fair share amount of damage,
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
and the area just gets bigger as well. So it's a pretty good protector of a lot of low health enemies.
Man, do you get swarmed as you go on?
Yes, because I believe the game goes based on minutes of spawning enemies. And
Yes.
some minutes it's just here 10,000 skeletons. You're not able to move an inch.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, and then you start getting nervous and sweaty because you're like, what the fuck? Because everybody's getting in your personal space.
Everybody's getting into your business.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, music, fucking awesome. I love the music in the game. It's God, is it fucking good? But yeah, if you have you can check out Vampire Survivors on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, mobile phone. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I believe it's free on there.
yeah.
Oh,
It's a fun little time. Just be when you first start off, just be prepared to die a good bit. Like your runs may not go very long until you actually are able to start getting more gold and upgrading your character. But it is honestly a really fun time, and I know it's gotten a lot of recognition, but I think it kind of deserves a lot more. Just coming from me, someone who doesn't really play a lot of roguelikes,
Yeah.
honestly, I didn't think I was gonna like it. Like my brother told me about it, and he's like, "Oh, just give it a try." I'm like, "Well, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not." And he's like, "Just try it." Yeah, that same day I stayed up pretty late.
Because it's what, like $6?
Yeah, it's something like that. Like it does.
Not expensive.
No, and there's a lot of content, so you're getting your bang for your buck. And then
yeah, really.
some. It's great price for a great game. So
That's fun.
yes. What about you, Mark?
Yeah, you got another one, Mark?
Yeah, I want to talk about some Void Crew.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
So, Void Crew, essentially you and a team of other players are charged with managing a ship and going. Well, the only mode we've played on is what was it, Pilgrimage? I
Something
believe.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, so essentially you're going out on an expedition and your goal is to get as far as you can. So we have certain missions to choose from while we're in the middle of a jump, and they range from insane difficulty, hard difficulty, and normal difficulty. And the rewards you get on higher difficulties, honestly, I don't even think you get that different of rewards on different difficulties. Really, it's just kind of random.
Are you talking like the overall difficulty or the individual mission difficulty?
Individual mission difficulty.
Well, the thing about the normal difficulty missions, that's the easy one basically, is it's
Typically,
mainly basic resources,
yeah,
maybe a gun or whatever. It's mainly basic resources though.
yeah.
But I'm not sure the difference between the insane and
And the normal.
I'll just say
or the
medium and hard. Easy, medium, hard, because
Yeah,
easy mediums are marked as green, medium are marked as orange, and the hard ones are marked as red. But I'm not sure the
Yeah.
difference between medium and hard because we have gotten relics off of both of them.
I wonder if it changes the drop rate of stuff. But anyways,
Yeah.
we select a mission and then we drop out of jump space, or out of the void is what it's called in the game, and we have a series of objectives to complete before we can go escape back into the void. And so that's where our roles begin. One player is the pilot who's going to move the ship. Other players can be gunners, they could be engineers, or they can be what are they called?
Well, like
I wanna-
basically explorers.
I think explorers or scavengers.
Oh, yeah, that's a scavenger.
Yeah, scavengers. So gunners, as part of their name, they get bonuses to managing ship weaponry. So they could be on turrets. They get special abilities that improve the accuracy, the fire rate, and the overall damage of the weapons themselves. Engineers are charged with maintaining ship functionality. So that's like making sure the engine trim is maintained. Otherwise, the engine catches on fire and the ship starts moving slower. Maintaining thrusters, patching holes in the ship itself, and they have special abilities that allow them to boost certain repairs, certain stuff on the ship. And their whole spiel is just manage all the problems going on. Scavengers have perks and abilities that allow them to perform EVA maneuvers outside of the ship exceedingly well. So they get a grappling hook that they can use to easily move while they're out in space. They get bonuses to oxygen consumption reduction, and they also get I think they get some passive abilities to improve scrap collected. I'm not too sure. That's kind of the tree that we're least familiar with. But my role has always been engineer, and by God, am I running around on this ship?
Oh yeah, you're constantly.
I am constantly, whether it's I'm trying to get a battery charged, or I'm trying to refill one of your guys' ammo units, or if I'm just it's every role is a constant. I have something that I have to be doing. There is almost no rest when you actually enter combat until you finish the mission.
Yeah, I would say gunners probably have the least amount to do, and maybe scavengers even less. But engineer and obviously ship,
constantly busy.
Yes.
Like there's little room to view the fighting, but and to actively participate in other roles.
Yeah, because our friend Jack, he's the navigator, and then Mark is our engineer, and me and Brandon are the gunners. And when it's combat, me and Brandon are constantly shooting. And if it's a physical gun, you need ammo. If it's an energy gun, you need batteries.
Some energy guns don't need batteries, but they have a heat buildup.
Yes, there is that one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but that's kind of besides the point. There's kinetic and energy weapons that you can have.
Yes, and Mark is constantly running to refill our batteries and give ammo and whatnot. And it also depends on like the range of your weapon, if it's a sniper or if it's a Gatling gun.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm putting missiles into the launcher tube for Jack to be able to use.
Oh yeah, I forgot
because
you
he
do
can
that.
launch them from the pilot seat.
Yes.
Or I'm going out onto the ship in mid-combat trying to patch holes to keep us going longer.
And then Mark gets blasted off, the ship dies.
And then I get shot because it's like, oh yeah, the enemy will priority target you. I was like, that's freaking new.
Oh my god. I felt bad for you, Mark, that one day when you were having like really bad internet issues.
Oh yeah, and I
And
just
you were
kept
like-
getting
Yeah, you're getting hurt for no reason.
yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck, man? It's like you are one of the most important people on the ship, you know, and you're like, oh no, this sucks.
I was so traumatized. I was like, why, please? I have a job to do.
And the game just told you, fuck your job.
Fuck your job. I was amazed. I was like, wow, I've never had to deal with this.
Yeah, that was not fun. But good game.
Ugh.
God.
All right. Who's got another one? Mr. Ethan? Is it your turn?
All right. As the resident roguelite player, I guess I'll take a
We're
crack
gonna
at it.
Resident
on this
Weevil.
episode now, aren't we?
Resident Evil. Yeah, we need to find a resident for you, Great Autismo.
Yeah, I'll figure that out soon.
God.
I like to think of that one scene from okay, I don't even know what game it's called anymore. It's basically that point and click horror game where you're in the hotel and you have to free yourself and your friends.
Oh,
I don't think I know what you're talking about, actually.
I know what
I remember what I watched Markiplier played it, and I know Emma wanted to play it too.
Yes. Yeah, there's like kind of a psychopathic guy
Yeah,
who's going around.
He's got like a split personality disorder or some shit.
Yeah. Oh shit. You know what? I'm gonna try to look this up while you're talking.
Yeah, but there's the one scene where you're walking into the theater and he's like, I am the great Hugo. That's all I ever think of when you guys say, oh yeah, Mark is the great autismo.
I have never watched that episode. That's just funny.
That's where my brain always goes.
That's just a
with that reference.
coincidence.
I'm like, I am the great autismo.
But
Okay, there it is.
the
At
one
Dead of
that
Night.
I want to talk about,
Yeah.
what is it?
At Dead of Night.
Oh,
Yeah, check it out if you're into obscure horror games.
Yeah. it was
Like
pretty cool.
that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
yeah, the one that I want to talk about though is honestly, I'm kind of mixed on which one.
Why don't you talk about one and then talk about the next?
Let's
Yeah.
go. With,
Just do
I
both.
guess I could do that. Let's just go with.
Yeah.
Let's go with Ember Knights.
Okay.
So this is where your little Ember guy and there's a main enemy. I don't remember his name, but it starts with a Z. Who's like, yeah, I'm going to take out the Ember Tree and I'm going to take out Elder Ember, whatever his name is. And so you are an Ember Knight, quite literally. You are a flame guy with a sword, and your goal is to charge into battle. Oh, Praxis, that's his name. Doesn't start with a Z. Praxis. Your goal is to charge into battle and defeat Praxis.
Okay.
So you go from area to area, room to room, just like just like Abyssus, for example.
Yeah.
However, you actually have a choice of which room you want to go in, because whenever you complete a room, you get a buff. This could be a stat buff like crit damage, or it could be healing. Like there's a pool for healing at some point. It only heals a certain amount of HP. It could be like an event room, or you could get a passive. And this game actually has like specific builds that you can go for, but then also has cross builds as well. And I'll describe here. So, for example, let's say whenever you hit an enemy with your weapon, you give the enemy poison for 15 seconds. It deals 3 damage.
Mhm.
And it stacks once. Well, then you can get an upgrade. Then you can get another item that also deals poison on ability use. You can get another one that deals poison whenever you trigger electricity. Electricity is also another thing.
Yeah.
So it's fire. So is ice. I think stun is another one. And there's things like, oh, well, whenever you stun an enemy, put it on fire. That kind of it's the more you play, the more you see that kind of stuff. And at the start, it's pretty basic.
Okay.
But you go from first you're in a grassy area. You go whatever, you get to a mini boss, and then you go whatever, you get to the main boss, a spider, giant spider in a cave. So you defeat that, you go through a portal to another world. This time you're in a snowy area. You fight a snowman as the elite, and then you fight an ice golem. Go into another area. Now you're in a necropolis. So you fight. I actually don't remember what he's called. I think he's like a mind flayer or something. He makes copies of himself, and you have to find the real one. Anyway, fight him, and then you have to fight a conglomerate of ghosts, which is actually a pretty cool boss fight. And then you get to the Praxis's area, I believe. No, you have to go through the electronic area, but then you get to Praxis after that. So, and all the while that this is happening, you get different abilities that you can use. You can get these passives. And you also have a certain amount of passives. I think the most is 8 or 12. I think it's 12. And also getting these stat buffs. For example, let's say you're playing with the sword. Every third strike, because it has a three hit combo, every third strike it deals automatic crit. Let's just say, for example. So you really want to focus on that crit chance or damage. Is there a damage?
Yeah.
I think it's just crit chance. Anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, the more you crit, the more damage you're dealing, basically. And sometimes there's even passives that deal with it. But you get the Praxis Zone, and you have 4 doors that you can go through. You only have to do 2 of the doors in order to progress to the next section. Then you have to do 2 more doors. You beat those doors, you can do all 4 if you want. And you'll get bonuses every time. And then you move on to the actual Praxis boss fight. It's pretty fucking difficult. I beat it. And then once you do beat it, you go back to the hub world. And each time you get ember. Oh yeah, that's another one of the rewards is you can get embers to use on the ember tree to get upgrades. Like for example, start the run with 200 gold. Pretty simple. Or if it's like as long as you have perfect health, you get plus 30 damage. That it can be as well, maybe not as complex, but it can definitely get complex like that.
Yeah.
But here's where the real game starts, because once let's just say you do a run. Now you can possibly buy a new weapon. This could be I think you actually start off with a bow and sword, but then you also have access to a glaive, to a hammer, a scythe, and something else. I personally love the hammer. You can do a lot of stunning and you can dish out some damage with that.
Mm-hmm.
But once you beat Praxis, you go up to the portal and you go to start another run. Yeah, here's all the modifiers you can do, and you can modify however you want. You have to hit 15 total modifiers in order to get to the actual Praxis, like the hard Praxis fight. And enemies will be harder. There might be a timer depending on how you set it up. Enemies can attack faster, more enemies per room, more damage. You might lose access to some slots depending on how you set it up. Like instead of taking 12 items, you have a maximum of 8. Just that kind of stuff. It can pretty much affect every aspect of the game. I have yet to actually beat Praxis on that, but it goes up to 4 players actually, and it's pretty damn fun. I've fallen off it on like RoboQuest where I just plowed through that shit, but I would like to go back to it and beat the actual Praxis the actual fight again.
Mm.
That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, I did talk there for a while, so if you guys have any others, if not, I can talk about the other one.
No, go ahead and talk about the other one. I think I'm good.
What about you, Brandon? Okay. The other one is Gunfire Reborn, and I believe I played this with you, Brandon, a couple times.
I forgot about this one. This one's fun.
Yeah, so I really like this one. This, I believe, is based off... I don't want to say Chinese, but that sounds right. I could be wrong. But basically, it's a whole bunch of animals.
Mm-hmm.
And the original 5 is there's a bird that's all about melee stuff. There's a dog which can dual wield weapons. There's a cat that is all about elemental. Dog, cat, bird. What else am I missing? I think bunny, which is all about swords. Maybe that. I think that's a DLC. No, it's not. And then a tiger, and he's all about electricity and crit damage. So he's really good with snipers. But then you also have a bunch. You have a bunch of DLC characters. You got a snapping turtle. You got a firefox. Quite literally, you have. I think it's a squirrel that does stuff with ink. You have what? You have some sort of ice character that can just shatter enemies to glass. She's pretty broken. A lot of the DLC characters are actually pretty damn broken. There's an owl that deals with cards, and it's a house mechanic. And every single meme you see of him online, it's it's like reading a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Really?
It's goddamn true.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just like the other games we described before. You go from room to room fighting enemies. You have to kill the enemies before you can move on. However, at some point during these rooms, there's always one per area. There's a vault in which you can shoot to open it. You go in the vault, you get an extra challenge. Sometimes it might be too hard, so you have to bail, but sometimes you can do it to get an extra reward. And at the end of each area, just like Abyssus, you get a boon, which you can apply to your... I think it's character, ability, and something else. I can't remember. It's been a minute. And some of these upgrades are pretty damn one-sided when you fully upgrade them or get them, and the build can really come together. But yeah, the first one has, I think you go through five areas and then the boss. The second one is 3 areas then the boss. Third one is the same, 3 areas then the boss. Then you have an optional once you get to the third one, because the third one is actually the final boss. But then you have an optional final boss if you choose to go through the frozen Jotun, I think it is.
Yeah,
that sounds wrong. Then that boss is a fucking doozy. But there's different classifications of guns, and as you play, you unlock them, obviously. There's also scrolls you can get, which can help or hurt you. It's character dependent. Like, for example, the bird, for some reason, he's the only one that deals with armor. And there's a scroll in specific that says, hey, it takes your shield longer to recharge, but you get a damage buff. Or something like that. But I've guaranteed it takes your your shield longer to recharge. Or to start recharging.
Yes.
Bird doesn't have shield, so he can just take that for free. That's his. His armor, he gets it back when he says he gets it back. But it's actually a really, really well thought out roguelite. Really well thought out. I've had my fair share of fun. You get through normal difficulty, then you unlock hard, basically, and then after that you get nightmare, and then after nightmare you get to reincarnations, and that's when fun really starts happening. You get spiritual blessings, and some of the spiritual blessings are generic, some of them are character specific, and some of them just open the game wide fucking open. For example, the
Really?
dog, he has explosive grenades. Not all secondary abilities are the same, but he has explosive
wow.
grenades. One of his things is he throws all of his available grenades at once, and he doesn't expend any of them but one, or maybe even any of them at that point. So the maximum you can have is 8. You get a scroll that doubles it to the 16, and then he has a thing where you can throw 2 grenades instead of 1 at the expense of 1. So you could throw up to 32 grenades and just delete a boss.
Oh wow.
It's dumb, but yeah, each character is unique in their own right, and it can get pretty damn hard on the reincarnations because I think it goes up to 10. But check it out. It's on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, I'm sure, maybe Switch. Fun all
Okay.
around. Plenty of cute characters to go around. They're still adding more, and they're still doing more modes and challenges and all that. Pretty good game.
That sounds like a good time.
Yes, it is.
It is. Yeah.
But I think unless you guys have another, we're past an hour now.
I don't have any more to talk about. Do you, man?
No, I think I'm good.
All right.
All right.
I guess-
I mean, I've been wanting to do this episode for a while.
Yeah.
I just don't know why I thought it was a bad idea.
I don't see it as a bad idea.
Nope.
Talk about what you want to talk about, man. We're here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
This is our podcast.
Yeah. Well, I
Our-
guess if we want to start the wrap up program, if you guys don't have anything else to say, real quick.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I was going for. Autismo.
All right, Brandon, where can our audience find us?
Yeah,
Well-
Brandon, where can they find us?
Where? I ain't hearing you where.
Somewhere.
Oh.
You can find us on social media. Yeah. Blue Sky, Twitter, YouTube. The YouTube channel has all current podcast episodes.
What's our name so that they can find us?
Yeah.
You can look up Plug In for Player 4 on I think everything.
Is that the number 4 or is that the word 4?
Are there
believe it's the number
spaces?
Huh.
There are
Only
not
Twitter?
spaces for Twitter or Blue Sky.
Okay.
All of these links are in the episode's description.
Ain't
Okay.
that just dandy?
Also,
At your
do we
convenience.
have Lightyear Frontier finally up?
So there is one episode up, yes.
Woo!
We're looking at. I'm going to try to get another one up on Thursday, which I believe at the time of this recording is Thursday,
Yeah.
12th.
Yeah.
So, hopefully I can get that up. The upload speed for us has been kind of shitty.
Well,
So,
hopefully we've decided after the first 2 pilot episodes of Lightyear to cut it down to 30-minute segments.
I thought it was
So
all.
hopefully the file size is reduced enough to a point where it's a bit more manageable on your network. If
Yeah.
not, we can talk about having me upload it, but
Mhm.
that's stuff for off camera.
yeah.
Anyway,
it's good.
thank you all
Yeah.
for listening to us. We really do appreciate each and every single one of you. We just want to squish your faces. And anyway,
Wow.
Yeah. What he what he said.
I lost my train of thought there.
All right, roll that exit.
Yeah. Thank you guys for giving our podcast a chance, and maybe our YouTube a chance.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell us in the comments what your favorite roguelikes are, or if you're new to the genre, which ones sound great to you. And until the next episode, we shall see you.
Bye, everybody.